thôi anh em. Mát 4 ngày vừa về. Cà phê nét. Real cực. Chơi. Lag à? Chết mẹ rồi.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. The mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, good read. That was well played, well stopped.
Anh em ai đang xem video thấy Canavinga đang đá ở CMF lên công về giờ. Vị trí nào có mà này? Rất phức tạp. Đấy.
Camavinga. Good strong midfield running here, and he's found a way past. Camavinga! Wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, the balance and close control on his run was really sweet. The finish left a sour taste.
And there's green grass ahead of him.
Messi, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Well, here he is, the epitome of athleticism and speed. That is Gareth Bale.
Yeah, simply one of the best left-sided attackers of his generation, Peter, with all the tools to improve any team. And then all that flair.
Yeah, seems an age ago now, doesn't it, that he started his career down on the south coast as a left-back, of course.
Yeah, and when you think about left-back, usually poor attackers end up there, but he went on to do great things at the other end.
There's the hit! And again the keeper stands strong.
Oh, that's a stunning save. I mean, his reflexes were incredible then. That's as good a save as you'll see.
And we have our very first corner.
Đây là Canavinga.
Messi plays it short. Oh, what has happened here? Pull it. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Fiddles it through. And here comes the corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Pull it. Messi!
It's
off target and by quite a way.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looks a harder thing to do.
Still goalless at the moment. That's a throw.
Tỏ ra hơi cóng thì đầu tiên được cho vay là bên hướng chính.
Bergami and Guardiol. Vieira and it's Xabi Alonso. Camavinga. Seedorf kept his eye on it and he's there. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Darwin. Xabi Alonso.
Ôi, chuyền cái bóng xin ra với em. Messi.
Messi really added the width there thanks to his
4 ngày
willingness
qua
to
gặp lại
make the
Messi
run.
ốm rồi anh em.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Tar. Rijkaard. Seedorf. Belts one. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then.
Easy.
And it's been taken short. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now it's Camavinga. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And it's Messi. Now there's a fine ball. Hits one!
Oh, yet another interception, and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Either side giving way, it has been tight. Messi looking to run onto it. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Bale.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Just eases him off the ball. Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Eze.
This is the time you need that pace.
Xavi Alonso. Oh, good spread. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
The action is back on the way.
Vietnam really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Eze stood up well to him there. That is a brilliant interception. Camavinga. Here's Vieira. Now it's Eze. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Ôi,
That's a throw.
tôi điểm luôn anh em.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge. Now it's Hullet. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And Hullet!
Ấn chuyên về thủ môn tự nhiên mất lực luôn.
Đấy.
Really anticipated
Đứng
that
bắt đần
well,
thối
didn't
ra.
he?
Không làm gì luôn, nó có tác động gì đâu nhỉ? Vậy mà nó thường bà nhiều nào luôn.
We've seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And now a sudden chance to counter. Eze, strong running down that left flank. Thuram does really well to win the ball there. Well timed, excellent interception. Taken back almost at once. Messi looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick.
Ơi.
No messing about, it is red.
Đỏ luôn ạ.
There may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence,
bẩn
but
của chúng
none
tôi
over
này.
its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Đớp bức tranh đi con.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Bà cũng hiểu luôn anh em. Và cái phạt đẳng cấp của Messi. Siêu thủ môn 5 sao cũng chỉ đứng nhìn thôi, cũng chỉ biết chạy đến nơi và đứng nhìn thôi. Hay quá, Egomi, đã biết chết em rồi.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Hazard engages and forces him off the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's a lovely, neat pass. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Bergomi. Vietnam still have the cards to affect this game. Rafael Leao. Messi gets into some space. Schneider.
Schneider này. Schneider này.
And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Người. Rồi chơi thua ở tại bố đúng không? Đánh đâm đầu tiên của Lea giữa gôn, một mình con chồng. Rồi, tôi ngay lập tức chuyển về defend rồi. Bây giờ là phải thực dụng. Các bạn thi đấu với 10 người do chơi rất xấu. Đây là một khuôn mặt chơi xấu của đội bạn.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Vietnam go into the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Rồi Messi.
There's no flag.
Vietnam clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And it's Lampard.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Đấm vào chân luôn.
Van Dijk.
Đây rồi, Van Dijk.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Well, that is one way to stop him. Yeah. Now it's Neymar. Neymar going full steam ahead down the left flank. Hazard going face to face with his great rival. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. He's looking to set free a runner. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Manchester United have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
He's found a way through. He's had a shot. No mistake.
Mẹ đá cái bóng.
Stolen level at the
Chịu rồi.
last.
Đá gà vãi
That
tầm
is
9
so
rồi được gỡ
good.
này.
Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more
Ê
to
cái đầu
add.
cháu.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Trời ơi mẹ Vieira đâu đất.
Roberto Baggio. Oh, there's a
Ôi,
probing
em.
ball. He's shifting through the gears here.
Mẹ hòa trận đấu rồi.
That's that, the end. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides,
Okay.
as it turns out, unable to be separated. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Không vào cơ. Không biết núi Tam Mao gì ấy.
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. We have already started here. And here's Nedved. He's had it taken off him.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That was very necessary.
Chứ là trong ngoài to cái chân mình chết
That'll be a
cú.
throw. Played towards the other side. Kamavinga. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That looks a good ball through. Nedved. Hullet and Hullet! That's a race for the ball. Pass isn't the best. Strokes it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Great pressure, plenty of it. Now it's Eze. Chooses to go crossfield. Now it's Messi. Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's played it in low. And we have our very first corner.
Cho thằng gì vào chân bắt goaler vào nha. Yếu tiếp từ mình chơi goaler là.
And it's been taken short. Hits one. He scored.
Thằng này đá phản ứng nhau.
Whose goal is that? Big deflection.
Thật sự cho goaler vào cho to vào thế. Văn đời gì nhỉ?
So we
Tính
have
cho
our
Eze bị phạt xử lý
breakthrough.
quá đỉnh cao.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
No, that's been intercepted. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
Vẫn lát nha.
Lam. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he latch onto this? He's picked his way through. And he's got the shot away! He scored!
He scored!
Through butter, they have done it again. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Vietnam are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Nedved. Now it's Eto'o. Passing nice and neat. Nedved has it in a wide position. Vietnam have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Kamavinga, back into the middle, real chance here. He's had a shot! Vieira tries to clear. Now it's Eto'o. Lam. Oh, super find. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Eze. Camavinga, who's set up one goal so far.
Messi,
This kind
quá
of
thoáng là
bold
Messi.
running will always get you into areas of possibility.
That's good defending, very good defending.
Cướp.
Camavinga. Eze!
Tên lửa của Eze vừa phóng ra. May đội bạn của Sương không thì tỷ số là 3-0, có thể chúng ta nói là end game được rồi.
It's their second corner of the
Đấu
game.
này Huấn Dũng đang dứt điểm khá tốt hơn nhiều những trận đấu khác.
Messi plays it short. Oh, that's neat. Oh, important interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Vieira. Now it's Messi. No, he is not giving anything away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And they win it back again. Eze. It's Camavinga. Vieira.
Tuyệt vời, đây là Messi.
Messi. Messi carries the ball down the right. Nice control. And it's Vieira. Xavi Alonso. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Lỗi của cái vàng
And no
Ulit.
surprise, that's a booking.
Nhưng Dũng phản xạ rất nhanh, nếu mà rồi mất bóng thì có lẽ là sẽ là pha phản công nhanh của đội bạn.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
But it's Thuram. Eze. Showing good feet. Camavinga. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the first half is done. Reflections on the first half.
Vietnam are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Vietnam ahead 2-0 and they are looking good.
Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates.
And we're underway again. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Lam. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Adams. There's the crossfield ball. Eze. It's Camavinga.
Cho hơi Camavinga.
Lam. Van
Bóng
Bouten.
chán thế.
Vietnam have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Vieira. Eze will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Camavinga going full steam ahead down the left flank.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Pirlo defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Nunez! Good spot, he's seen the run. Now it's Messi. Lovely bit of skill. Camavinga.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
Xavi Alonso. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's Nedved. Now it's Eto'o. And there's green grass ahead of him. Now it's Eze. Xabi Alonso. Pirlo.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Camavinga. Xavi Alonso. And Adams. Bergomi.
Úi xồi,
No
Bergomi
joy
bị
this
bóng.
time.
Ôi em ơi.
Pirlo. And they're quick to get it back. And they can counter here. Adams. And it's Vieira. And it's Bergomi. And here's Messi. It's Camavinga. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has been slung wide. Vieira. And here's Eze. Eto. And it's Lam. Vietnam can consider themselves just about safe now. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Eze going face to face with his great rival. Eze into the last 5 minutes. Vieira! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Thuram gets over and intercepts.
Xavi Alonso. Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Camavinga. He's going for goal! And that is the last effort of the game. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A
Quá
solid...
khủng khiếp.
Phải, làm nào?
Thằng cô lơ luôn, và ai rồi? Bên trái, bên phải, đó là bên trái của mình.
Mày ơi, mày làm này không?
Ok, đang hậu vệ, chơi.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And he's had a hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping!
Hay lắm đi mà. I love
Well,
you,
the keeper
Chichi.
seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Đây là bài của mình.
Gently done. Now it's Messi. Just eases him off the ball. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Messi.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
Let's make sure that's not getting through.
Đánh đầu cái đi mà.
Yeah.
Ai đừng ghi vậy?
Neymar. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Bergomi. Looks to the other side. That's Eze. Camavinga. Showing great feet there. It's a throw-in. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bạn xem thôi. Xem thôi.
Camavinga. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And now the breakaway. Decent progress down the left. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Aimed beyond the defence. And his big chance! What? He's had a hit! And it's a goal!
Và xử lý của Camavinga
The
gọi là hết
breakthrough
nước chấm.
strike. The lightness of step, the
Cướp
sharpness of
bóng.
movement, the
Có một pha sập
certainty
kè
of
trí
finish.
tuệ cho
Oh, that's
Nunes chạy
wonderful
xuống.
to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Đánh đầu với cả
Yeah. And it's Roberto Carlos. Well, Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Này của mình.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. That's a quick free kick. Kamavinga. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Liên tiếp là những pha cọ vai. Gà nhìn nó rất nhỏ bé nhưng
Messi having a look. What a save from Peter
rất
Schmeichel!
nhỏ bé nhưng
Vietnam with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Now it's Xabi Alonso. Good challenge, excellent challenge.
thế này ấn trong này để double top mà phi như ngựa luôn anh em ạ. Trong chat cô được
Corner number 2
mừng.
then. And it's been taken short.
Ủa,
Vietnam given another corner. Corner number 3 coming up.
Oh my god.
Messi plays it short. That's tidy. Can he put it away?
Trời ơi, cái này bị gà. Cái pha xử lý mắc bình của anh. Tạo gì khó ghi nhận được đấy.
Comes comfort.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Collar is onto it in a flash. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. He's had it taken off him. Vietnam looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Xavi Alonso. And it's Messi. Thuram. Shifted upfield. Bellingham. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Cái này gà lên công về thở. Chúng ta thấy chạy khắp sân, điểm nóng nào có mặt. Như một tiền vệ thứ 4, hậu vệ thứ 5, tiền đạo thứ 3. Anh làm tất. Vị trí thủ môn thì không thay được.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Eze. And it's Vieira. Kamavinga.
2 added minutes has
That's a
been
throw.
indicated.
Chịu thực người giữ bóng nói là rời đất hỡi là mình Dũng.
Messi.
Oh, really well played.
Messi! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Collar. Referee's had a look.
Giờ một chút phát là chúng nó cong nước
He's
người.
got his whistle for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with
Rồi thì liệu khó
another show
trong
of
khuôn mặt của đội
strength?
bạn rồi.
Vietnam sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. Here we go again then. Bergomi makes the interception. Bayer punts it upfield. Vieira. Eze. Eze will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Bale. Now it's Darwin. And it's Xabi Alonso. Messi. Oh, that was vital. Engages and forces him off the ball. Bergomi. Eze. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Here's Vieira. Roberto Carlos. Neymar. And it's Neymar. It's Roberto Carlos. Gets a good foot in there. Vietnam are 2 up early in the second half. And here's Bale.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Yeah. Camavinga. Yeah.
The attendance for this match was
Look at the space here.
72,306.
And he's heaved it away.
Hơi phức tạp.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Eze. Number 4,
Messi being hunted in taps.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Eduardo Camavinga. Coming on the field, number 17, Iniesta. Number 15, Rafael Leao. Number 22, number 20,
Vieri có luôn. Gớm thật. Nhà giàu tích thật.
Substitutions taking place.
Vieira. No way through.
Vietnam have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Oh, this looks sharp. Vietnam perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Oh, there's a probing ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Neymar.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Iniesta. And it's Schneider. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now that looks a decent ball. Thuram. Neymar might just make this. Zanetti.
Ý à, ý à. Vieri ý đủ hết, các kiểu xịn sò luôn, gớm thật.
And it's Zanetti. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar. Iniesta. Rafael Leao. It's Schneider. It's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho going face to face with his great rival. Vieira. And he welcomes it in, and he was alert to it. Thuram. Bergomi. He's got away. Schneider defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
He's found the way through. Iniesta. He's played it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Vietnam can consider themselves just about safe now. Roberto Carlos. Vieri. And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Vieira. Now it's Iniesta. That has ended up in no man's land. Ronaldinho. That is good alertness. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that will be the final act. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done.
Ừ. Em giúp làm gì? Bà mẹ gửi cho, bố biết gửi đâu. Thôi để bố làm video với con sau. Này, bà mẹ gửi cho. Yeah. Ok, để từ từ đã, tôi phải từ từ. Sao quạt này chạy yếu nhờ Long nhờ? Hai thằng ngủ và ngủ đi, mai đi học. Long, mai bố đưa mày đi đâu ấy? Sao nhà kia nó cũng chờ mình nhờ mà sao lại ơi. Bảo mày đăng cho.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Bergomi. Messi. And it's Vieira. Darwin. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Alonso!
Phải.
Oh,
Tôi quay người vào trước rồi đấy, quay người trước đúng bài luôn rồi mà lát tay đuổi người ấy, anh em.
Bergomi
Quay một nửa
kept
rồi
aware,
đó, ấy rồi.
and it is
Nghe
reclaimed
mới đầu
easily.
cháu nó bị lát,
Camavinga,
nhìn nó biết mà.
and here's Nunez. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, super ball. Camavinga fires it in low. Eze. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Camavinga, Gullit gets a foot in here,
Thẻ cho anh,
and he's going to have his name
lắc cái
taken.
gì nó đấm như con vậy.
Camavinga, Vieira. To Bergomi. Vieira.
Đấm rồi.
That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Short changes him with that pass.
Thật luôn là sao đi, bị lát.
Running strong and purposeful.
Ảnh hưởng.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vieira stood his ground strongly. Camavinga spread it left. Very nicely done. Camavinga. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
30 minutes gone. Adams.
Mình nhảy
It's
đây mới.
Bergomi. Some good work on the right flank here. And here's Nunez.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Thuram calmly anticipates. Gullit. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the counter is on. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Adams. That has not
Trời
gone
ơi.
well.
Rồi gì
Goal
thầy
here just
ơi.
before half-time could mean a great deal. He's had it nicked away.
Ra hữu của thầy ơi, để con biết đây.
Neymar cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Lát quá mà lờ. Đang ngon này, gặp thằng mừng lát này, lát cả ngày luôn à.
And it's Neymar.
Đấm nó, đúng rồi.
Well, he's
Đấy, đấm một
certainly
lúc nó mới
called
đấm.
in there. It's a free kick.
Thầy chờ nó trận không? Ra hữu kín hả?
Van Dijk.
Ok ơi, tôi đang biết.
Neymar.
Ra rồi.
Eze somewhat off target.
Cái gì? Cái nói gì đấy? Xúc à?
Darwin.
Thôi chờ tí nó trận nha thầy ơi. Eze.
Oh, that's fabulous. Opts to play it back.
Trời ơi mẹ.
And the whistle
Ủa,
goes
luôn
for
xong.
half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level. Certainly defensively, as both
Chờ một
teams
tí,
walk
bye
off
bye cái gì?
unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Any strong opinions on the first half?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Vietnam have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And here's Nunez.
1-0 đối thủ. Cái gì vậy?
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Nunez actually
Sao người
didn't
đặt
do an
như
awful
vậy
lot
mà
wrong, to be
thằng
honest.
L nó bắt được kìa.
And we have our very first corner.
Ui Long ơi.
They've played it short. Oh, well played. Fires the shot.
Không vào kìa.
Oh, the keeper's done ever so
Nó bị
well.
lác rồi, nó bị lác.
Really looked sharp
Ấn
there,
giúp mãi
didn't he?
rút.
That's very well played.
Vãi thật.
Corner number 2 then.
Thằng Lợn này chưa thua là tôi bị lác thôi.
Messi with the short one.
Lác đấy. Nó sút có được đâu. Nhưng mà nhận trước thì chân cụ rồi.
Have the chance to go the other way.
Bà này vậy.
Oh, he's been cleared away.
Hay thật. Mẹ.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Winning
Thua đấy,
running
lại
on
thua
one
đấy, lại
side,
thua đấy, lại thua vì
dogged
lác.
defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Rummenigge! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Long nghe thường
It
tay
didn't
đi
quite come off
ngủ.
on
Đánh
this
răng thằng
occasion,
ngày 2 anh
but
tắm
it
chưa?
only needs a gentle tweak.
Nghe.
Bergomi. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Xavi Alonso. Camavinga. Good driving run. Good read, needed to be. No breakthrough and run into the second period. It's still anyone's game.
Vietnam have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Yeah. Eze, he is through here. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball.
Đánh đầu với
That's
Tây
a
nè.
contest to keep an eye on. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played,
Rồi.
well stopped.
Darwin.
Trời ơi. Trời ơi, pha xử lý mắc binh luôn mình Dũng.
Pretty close.
Nunez probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
Hello anh em. Ngày khuya thế.
We have got changes here.
Ngày ông Long tắt mày đi ngủ rồi ôi, ngày nào phải nói.
And it's been given away.
Phải là lác quá mày. Nó bị sida này luôn. Đang đá ngon
Still
gặp
have
một
the
lờ này.
cards to affect this game. Rafael Leao.
Mày.
And he's really put himself on the line here. So, third quarter of the game. Messi goes short.
Ôi, đấm như con luôn.
Liverpool are looking to go forward now.
Đá mấy trận trước ngon vãi, tự nhiên mẹ được một lời
Here's
lắc
Beckenbauer.
quá.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Hé hé. Hé hé. Hé hé. Đánh nó, đúng rồi, đấm nó, đúng rồi.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Sợ rồi.
It's
Mà
Thuram.
gần đấm luôn chứ gì nữa. Đấm đúng rồi.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated
Rồi,
with
sút luôn
praise
đúng
and
không?
glory. And Messi!
Anh lại chả bị ngút chú.
Really anticipated that well, didn't
Đúng
he?
thầy.
Messi.
Ủa,
Neymar.
Neymar mà đá sao?
Fell there.
À, chân Messi gớm với em. Đang giữa hai thằng. Hợp lý không thầy? Đi guốc hợp lý không thầy? Thầy nhìn chắc
Rafael
thằng
Leao.
này
Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, good read.
chết
He
rồi.
read
À
that
đây rồi.
really well and stopped it.
Iniesta going face to face with his great rival. Now it's Rafael Leao. It's loose and there's a ring.
Bắt nó đi. Bắt nó đi. Dậy mà bắt đi.
Oh, taken with style. That could turn out to be a huge goal.
Hiu hiu.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off
Đáng
their
hiểu luôn.
shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
Hên thì không
Some
kệ người ta.
heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that.
Đấm nhau
top
a,
marks
đấm
for
nhau
following
a.
up. I think it's really sharp play. It was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the number one contender, and he's done it again.
Vieira wins the duel this time.
Vietnam probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Beckenbauer.
Bắt em, đúng rồi, bắt em.
Who's the
Bắt em mồ hôi, mình
sixth
dùng làm
sense?
đầu túi những giọt mồ hôi rồi.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Vieira to Schneider. And it's Iniesta.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Neymar.
Ui, đi mà.
And it's Iniesta. And they're quick to get it back. It's a pretty loose pass. Schneider. Oh, sweet feet. No way through, so back it comes.
Đấy,
Referee
có đang
looks at
ghi.
his watch
Thầy có làm
and
tí
blows
không?
his whistle.
Mày
Well,
cứ
that
bật số
was
phòng lên
tense.
đây.
Boy, that was tense. The two sides
thầy
separated by
hiểu
the
luôn.
game's only goal.
Ngày 15 nghỉ đi. Ok, 3 ván múc đúng không? Rồi cứ để nguyên đấy. Nào, record với thầy. Để bật số phòng lên đây.
lắc cũng không phải là nhiều. Thế sao rồi? What the fuck lắc vậy? Nó sụp lại DVD nhưng mà nó mất. Diamond đã bỏ nó không? Vỡ đá rồi. Vãi cả một vạch mạng kìa. Vãi gì vậy?
Hai thằng này như nào nhỉ con nhỉ? Long, bao nhiêu phút nữa? Hả? Miu ơi, mai nhớ mang ốc cho bạn nhá. Miu ơi.
Ồ, lại lại Gmail Drive này. Ra con phải làm được gì? Con của Sukuna hàng riêu.
Hai tám, hai ba tám bốn một ba ba. Thầy cứ bình tĩnh, đừng nào là chết mà. Gớm đấy. Em thấy tiến bộ không nào? Thấy khoa chúng ta.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
Khoa đánh đầu nữa thì
The
Khoa.
mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bergomi cuts it out, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Messi.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was
Real chance! And now they can clear their lines.
Trời ơi, bóng buồn cười vậy. Chạy đâu thầy?
There will be a throw-in.
well. There's a big game player if
Yeah,
ever there
Chuyên
was
em,
one.
chuyên chậm thế.
Universally admired.
Đánh phết đấy
What
chứ.
do we expect from him today, Jim?
Well, he's the master of time and space, Peter. He finds those little pockets in dangerous areas, moves the ball forward, taking people
Easy.
in the narrowest of spaces and delivers precision balls. And he does it pretty much better than anyone else. Class.
Eze gets into some space.
Nó như thế này là thầy rồi ôi. Và xử lý nhấp nhà ở đáy biển rất khó chịu luôn Viên Dũng.
And we have our very first corner.
Hô hô, cười với chúng tôi
Messi
à.
plays it short. Eze,
Thế sao?
and now they can spring out of defence.
Ôi trời, chuyển bóng kìa.
There is a
Xếp
look
cái bóng
that
xuống
says
em.
it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down
Được
to
thầy
a
ơi.
simple
Ông
miscalculation.
quay
No
ấy
more,
khó
no
lắm thầy
less.
ơi.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Little pass back. Out to the right. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, good read. Camavinga really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Gớm thật đấy.
Son Heung-min. Showing good feet. Xavi Alonso. Still goalless. Great defending, strong and
Được em
determined.
nhớ tao nha.
And he goes
Nhớ tao nha,
crossfield.
hay quá thầy.
Cafu is onto it in
Chơi
a
ra ngoài
flash.
luôn. Chơi cho kéo áo trời.
Well, played right into his path.
Được đâu.
Shot a goal! He
Ai giật.
scored!
Chơi ngã kéo áo kìa.
Blood drawn.
Khẩu tính kinh khủng luôn anh em ạ. Được.
That looks like
Hên
a
thôi, hên
preconceived
thôi, hên
plan.
thôi.
Win the
Chơi
ball
kéo áo thu
and
ra
then
vậy này,
unleash.
ngã này. Nhìn này. Đấy, ngã thì thôi, còn kéo áo nữa. Xấu kinh khủng luôn.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players,
Là tốt
Peter,
đấy.
that
Động
concentration
viên thầy
will
tí
be
đi
key
anh
for
em.
a while now.
Việt
You
vị
don't
ở phân
want to
thầy.
hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And the flag has stayed down. Vieira Ploughing through the middle. Now it's Eze.
Đánh đầu chúng tôi.
He has done it. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and
Giật
analysis
mình
of
thon
the
thót
goal
ngay
should
chứ
take a
tưởng.
back seat to the importance of
cái
a
gì
committed
lại cái
reaction.
gì
This
nào
is wonderful
này
to watch.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
He did so well
Hay
there,
đó.
attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Hay lắm. Đội viên Tây tí thôi, thể đá cũng hay đấy.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pass somewhat off target. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Drilled in low.
Ôi, cái 4 tròn Hà Đông này thì cái 4 tròn Hà Đông này làm mãi thầy ơi, có gì mới lạ đâu.
And it's Messi.
That's good play from him.
He is through here.
Messi khả năng rất là đặc biệt của mình. Anh có những pha đi bóng làm rất là người hâm mộ. Đây này rồi.
And that has been clubbed away.
Trời ơi.
Bellingham defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Oh, that's such a good
shapes to shoot.
Ai xa, được. Vèo nhèo thế nhỉ.
Smiles broad and
Được đấy. Mình quên mất cái thông tin cái này. Ok. Trả bài thầy cho hợp lý thôi. Ok thầy ơi.
Alonso.
Added minutes has been indicated.
It's Camavinga. Oh, that was vital. Well, there's the clearance. Moved on forwards. And the first 45 minutes are
Được đấy, biết chơi chứ phải đơn giản đâu.
engaging first half.
Dạy
It
học
remains right on edge.
gớm ghiếc rồi đấy chứ, thầy giáo. Thầy ạ, thầy gớm đấy.
Shaping up to be a super contest. 2 on the score at the break, and every indication
Okay.
that both parties are capable of
Thầy
adding
gớm rồi
more.
đấy. Sút
No,
là
well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Blitz
Well,
cooler
it
thành thục
remains
lắm rồi.
very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these
Thôi,
circumstances,
thôi.
it's all about...
Could be danger here, and another try.
Ngứa thế. Mình lên đánh bóng rồi mà lại để nó tì mặt kìa.
Firmly in control. A moment that needed
Đây,
composure.
lấy bóng rồi này.
And he
Ôi
had
trời
plenty
ơi,
of
thầy
it.
hên
Well,
đấy,
the
không đơn giản
defender's
đâu.
right there. You try to send him one
Vậy à?
way, and he just slips the other.
Ok, chạm 3 cơ mà, trận 1 đã khởi
So
động.
the lead now is 2.
Thầy
The
vui
crowd
sướng,
are calling for
hấp
this
cho
to be
mới dễ.
put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Alonso. Oh, this is a very good run.
Đá thế em.
Son Heung-min. That has been cut short.
Ơ kìa, anh có Mỹ chuyên cái gì đấy, hay lắm thầy ơi.
Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Camavinga. Onana did just about enough to come
Ơi,
on top there.
tay.
Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Hai xuống mày 10 phút rồi đấy. Và đi ngủ thì mai đi học. Mà suốt ngày mà muộn thôi.
Oh no, he's got that wrong.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Vardiol.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
The attendance for this match
Messi.
was 71,550.
Cutting down that right flank. Plays it in long. There's the hit!
Bắt vào.
The keeper has reacted superbly there.
Neymar clearly
Chạm
thought
ba
he had
thì
the
gớm
beating of the
đấy.
keeper.
And it's been taken short. Oh, good read.
That's
Ngon
great
này.
positioning. So good from him.
Non như này.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And
Ôi
that's been
giời.
intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min!
À, ra nãy ghi bàn mình là tai nạn này.
Pass is intercepted.
Tai nạn này.
And they can counter here. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He
Yếu anh
read
em,
that
yếu anh.
really well and stopped it.
Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Iniesta delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Camavinga. Vieira.
Ôi
Well, he
trời
got
ơi.
rid
Sao
because
lại...
he was under pressure.
Camavinga. Cafu
Cái này mới gạ
gets
kìa.
over and intercepts. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Always onto this. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Trưởng bóng kìa. Chán thế.
Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Eze. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Eze, and the shot! And he's following up! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
Trời ơi. Thầy có mua bùa không biết gì không nhờ. Thầy hên lắm.
Good read. That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, he made it look a bit predictable.
Chế quả bóng kìa.
That has not gone well.
Kìa, chưa gì đấy.
Onana. Neymar. And it's Neymar. Now it's Messi. Oh no, what has happened here? Bergkamp. Vieira.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Had a foul? Yes,
Hai
the
người gì
referee's
nữa?
given it.
Substitution on the field. Iniesta. Number 11. Neymar.
Thầy cũng hên rồi. Ok, trận 1 thầy ok đấy.
Coming on
Thầy
the field.
đá tiến bộ đấy.
Cristiano. Darwin Núñez. Roberto.
Ngay lập tức có những người động viên kịp thời đến từ huấn luyện viên Dũng. Gớm chạm 3 mà mới ăn được một trận mà thầy gáy gớm vậy thầy. Xin tuyên bố trận sau thầy không có cửa nhé. Trận 1 là để tri ân ngày nhà giáo Việt Nam.
Bergkamp. Iniesta. Iniesta!
Trận 1 là để tri ân ngày nhà giáo Việt Nam. Sau đợt tri ân thì chúng ta sẽ triển khai qua.
Iniesta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be
Ôi
honest.
trời đấy.
Corner number 2 then. Schneider goes short. Vietnam have their third corner.
Khó nhỉ, tận đá với tay rồi ngày suốt thì đá với người Việt khó thật đấy.
Schneider with the short one. Picked out brilliantly. And now they can spring out of defence. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Schneider. It's Schneider! Oh, glorious! That is a special one. A finish right from the top draw.
Một siêu phẩm của cái gì lại cái bóng xuống đây.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Vietnam give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
It's being shifted off it.
Thế là hay đấy.
The final whistle. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Chơi thôi. Chạm 3 đấy nhé, ai 3 trước ở thắng đúng không? Ok. Chấp thầy trước một trận. Động viên ngành nhà giáo Việt Nam.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started. Guardiola gets rid without sophistication. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, here's a guy who's come as close as you can to perfecting the game, though his demeanour could barely be more modest. He really is every bit. He's going for goal! Oh, that's fabulous!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent happening again.
Bóng cái
There
ơi
just
nhở.
wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to
Ôi,
find it, I
thầy
think
ra đây
it was a
người
fine
trên
drive.
cổ
And
cái
I
gì
don't think
cũng
the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Pass is just off target. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Messi. Oh, he's found him in space. And that's played in low. And the shot! It's in!
Cầm vuông lên nó không phá lên.
And once more,
Thầy
we are
hên
all
thật nghe
square.
vậy.
You score, we score.
Well, going behind simply
Thầy
triggered a
bóng đá này,
collective
mẹ vuông lên
determination
nó
to
còn vồ,
hit back,
vồ
and they
trượt cái
merit
đâm ra
nothing less.
chết. Sao? Thầy đá hay
Some
đấy.
heroic
Mình động viên
goalkeeping,
thầy thôi.
but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to
Mình phải động viên thầy thôi.
really well taken
Pha nhả
goal.
ra sau khi làm tường của Nuno.
They've got their
Lại
lead
rồi.
back.
Vâng.
And he stuck
Cái
it away
chuyện
as
của
if
thầy
laser
thì
He
rất là
weighed up
nặng.
the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Vietnam take the lead.
Chỉ vậy
It's
rồi.
so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Trời ơi, Bergomi lên công về thở là
A
anh.
modern coach's mindset.
Messi, that is lovely. Vardiol,
Trời ơi, ra.
still very early
Gián tiếp giết
doors,
thầy Dũng
but it is
rồi.
a closely contested affair. He's picked his way through.
Đúng nhỉ. Cái
And that
cancel của mà
interception was
hay đến mấy thì
most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar. That looks a
rồi
decent
sau đó
ball.
trả bóng thôi.
Neymar, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And it's Xabi Alonso. Oh, that is a nice touch. Messi is flagged offside.
Thì nó thằng ở đây mà nó nhảy đấy mẹ. Đỏ xanh có hai thằng đẹp quá. Mình cũng thấy thích. Đây rồi. Hàng về thầy ơi rồi.
He is through here. Eze. Just
Yeah.
eases him off the ball.
Nào mà chơi cả Eze mình
Oh,
rồi.
he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Great defending, strong and
Sổi
determined.
Canavinga.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Camavinga.
Sổi Canavinga.
Onana. Now it's Eze, and he's managed to get free. Oh, super ball. Camavinga! They've done it!
Sau trận 1 là màn tri ân của thầy Dũng, huấn luyện viên Dũng đối với thầy Khoa thì chúng ta tuyên bố hiệp 2 trận 2 thầy khả năng là
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can
khả
fill
năng
their
là
lungs and just blow
cảm
them
thấy khó
away.
thở. Đến giờ phút này thì
Half-time coming up, and
thầy
little
Dũng đang làm
doubt
được những
as to which
điều
of
gì
the two sides
mà
is
mình
the
nói
happier.
một
The
đấm luôn.
referee's awarded a free kick. Not the most accurate pass.
Trời ơi Eze.
Now it's Eze. Oh, what a ball he's in
Trời
here.
ơi mẹ bước 1 kìa. Mà bước 1 của ấy mà ngon thì như một múi mít anh em ạ. Chúng tôi khẳng định luôn, đấy là chính là một múi mít. Đẹp thế và tím của mình.
Son Heung-min.
Dạ. Cũng gớm đấy.
That's been
Nhưng mà
intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shifted upfield. And it's Kagawa. Cafu. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that.
Dưới này sẽ chuyên đân vậy. Hay quá.
Messi. Iniesta.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Mọi bước chân của thầy đã bị bắt bả.
Bergomi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Short changes him with that pass. Onana. And we hit half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. So off we go once more. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Messi. And the flag has stayed down.
That's just playing it safe and
simple.
simple.
Đây đã có chút châu bò đây.
Eze. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Camavinga given the lift of his goal. Bergomi.
Ơi,
What a throw in.
lên đây bố chẳng nghe lên đây bố bảo. Cửa nào? Sao lại thế?
Bellingham.
Hỏi mẹ nào Ngọc Anh ơi.
Kagawa. Bellingham. Oh, that's nice. Here's Onana. And here's Kagawa. That is good strength. Skims one in. He can get that clear.
Cửa nó bị
And here's Messi. Nice control. Cafu.
thầy đang rất cố gắng.
And here's Iniesta.
Nhìn thấy khuôn mặt rất nhiệt tình, rất nhiệt tình.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Messi.
Đá quả bóng không được.
Good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's played it in low.
Có rồi ạ.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
No Messi about.
187.
Được chưa nghe ơi? Hả? Đi làm sao đấy? Đây còn thế này, bố mày sợ ế thì bố mày phải cố mà uống hết thế này. Lấy cái rẻ lau chưa? Mấy hôm mấy lần để không rồi.
Substitution on the field. Iniesta.
Người đá cả đêm à?
Number 7. Son Heung-min.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Coming on the field.
Bellingham really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And he's certainly onside here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Musiala! Musiala!
Thấy
He
giờ,
thumps it
thấy
clear.
giờ phải kêu à? Nhưng thua.
Vietnam still have the cards to affect this game. He's got to be in here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly
Ta
tested.
đâu thế em?
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao gets flagged offside.
Cho anh Rafael.
Hernandez.
Ăn được trận thắng à, tính tiếp.
Onana.
Thầy đang rất hưng phấn sau khi sử dụng nhiều chiêu
Belling.
rồi.
Oh, nicely intercepted. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's fabulous. He's in, surely. Shapes to shoot. It's loose now. They want to get it back. Yeah.
Thầy ơi.
Stood up well to him there. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Neymar, he's got away. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Muốn biết thật.
Pedri has it out wide
Pedri.
and in space. Showing good feet. He's got the shot away!
Cái chi chưa đủ tuổi
should have put that
để làm
away.
được trò như bây giờ.
Oh, it's so very disappointing, but they can't dwell on it. They've got to go again. Simple as.
Iniesta.
Ồ. Được bóng này.
Bergomi. Belling.
Đúng thế.
Pedri
Tắt môi.
fires it in low.
Được đâu
He's
thầy
quick to get
ơi.
it clear again.
Ồ, nó dụng 4 trò đông từ bé rồi. Anh là lại cho này.
Schneider. It's a pretty loose pass. Rafael Leao. He's found the way through. Iniesta. And it's Schneider.
There will be 1 minute at a
Schneider
time.
powering forward here. Now can he find a finish? Belling. Musiala. Referee looks at his watch
Vẫn biết
and
võ công.
blows his whistle. Well, don't you just love it when a plan
Không ăn
comes
thua.
together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of
Sút
the
3 vào 3.
mastermind in all of this.
Như vậy là huấn luyện viên Dũng đã sát hòa tỷ số ngay. Như đã nói. Thầy vẫn đang Thầy Khoa thì vẫn đang Trời ơi, được đấy nhờ là sao? Thầy nói chuyện nghe buồn cười vậy. Chán nhá. Nhiều khi không muốn nói đâu. Là cốc nước vậy. Rồi. Cho đã khuyên nét rồi. Ok, đổi đội hình nữa rồi. Gớm thật. Thầy giáo gớm mà. Sợ gì toát mồ hôi đấy, sợ gì thầy cứ vớ vẩn.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And as you can see, we've already started here. Messi.
Không truyền nhỉ.
And it's Son Heung-min. Can he latch on to this? Now it's Darwin. Just eases him off the ball.
Làm gì? Làm gì khai báo ra đây?
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And here's Nunez. He's had it nicked away. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Eze. Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nunez might just make this.
Nunez của chúng tôi.
Well, Lionel Messi's last European conquest came in 2015, and what a campaign that was. First leg of the semi-final, Jim, especially so.
Yep, and the second of his goals, where he sat down, toyed with, and ultimately humiliated one of the best defenders around at the time. So, for me, easily one of the most memorable goals in the tournament's history.
Nobody's arguing with that. Vietnam have reclaimed it. Camavinga. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Knocks it out wide. Great position here. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Shifted it to the flank. Adams gets it away. That's a good ball out wide. Can he spark a counter here? That is ended up in no man's land. That's really well manoeuvred. He's looking to set free a runner. That's a shade optimistic.
Ơi, bố vào đây, chờ bố tí. Gái gọi đấy thầy ạ.
Throw it.
Chờ bố tí.
He's in space and looking for options. Guardiola getting this one clear. Messi!
Được.
Fantastic! A finish of
Được,
true
đấy phải khen,
class.
đá bóng hay phải khen.
The breakthrough
Ui
strike.
giời. Ok thầy ơi, ok thầy
That
ơi.
really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much
Điều thật.
movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Son Heung-min is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. It's Son Heung-min!
Gớm quá,
Quick to
skill
recover
âm
this.
ầm vậy thầy.
Messi proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office.
Trời
for
ơi,
him.
chuyền ngay gần đấy.
Well, having
Hay
that
lắm,
sort of
thầy
player
sắp
in your
rồi.
side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can
Mẹ.
make his influence count at
Thì
any
đang làm ăn như
stage.
thế à?
It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Oh, good read.
That's great
Trời
positioning,
ơi,
so
trời
good
ơi.
from him.
Son Heung-min going face to face with his great rival.
Trời ơi, đây là Bellingham.
Bellingham. That's been drilled in.
Cái này là sao ăn được thầy? Đừng như cho chứ thầy.
Messi.
Ủa,
Defending was strong and firm.
bóng ngoài luôn.
Vietnam truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Bergomi.
They've been denied a chance to develop
Right,
any rhythm in the passing department.
Son Heung-min. Now there's a fine ball. And Messi! Oh,
Xoay gớm phết đi đùa đâu.
Eze.
Trời ơi.
Now it's Darwin. Adams does really well to win the ball there. Eze. Camavinga. And the counter is on. Gives it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Camavinga. It's Alonso! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for
quá nhỉ.
half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine
đấy.
flow about the
Để
game,
khen
most
đặc biệt cho nó
importantly,
thắng.
there has been just one telling moment. It's still very tight
Okay.
here. The game still up for grabs, and the half-time score 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Vietnam really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Xavi Alonso. And it's Xavi Alonso.
Trời ơi, nhìn như mùi mít vậy mà nó sâu chuyên.
DiMarco. And here's Nunez. Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
Đánh vào người Tây này.
Pass somewhat off target. Eze. Couldn't squeeze it through. Bellingham.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Messi. Messi. He is just caressing the ball. And it's Xavi Alonso. And here's Nunez.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
1,550.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Đây rồi.
There is an
Con
irresistible,
hàng này.
irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Thôi.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Bergomi wins the duel this time. Camavinga, the man with the tools to make a difference here. He's beaten the last man.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply. It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Trời ơi. Trời ơi.
Bellingham. Conte. And that
Thôi,
interception
thì phối hợp
was
sướng đúng không?
most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Some resolute defending
Ghê
there.
chứ này.
Camavinga charging forward, the ball at his feet. It's a really well measured ball.
Thôi em.
Well read, nice interception. Eze. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's Xabi Alonso. Van der Ven
Tăng lên
cuts
trên
out
nữa.
the pass.
Vietnam really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Alonso. Nunez. Played out to the left flank. And here's Eze. Time is running out here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Chuyển một thằng trên kia, nó chuyển vào đây. Rồi, cái này
He's got away.
không có người rồi.
Now it's Messi. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Được. Được quá đấy.
Bellingham. And here's Son Heung-min. Camavinga defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that will be it. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting
quá thầy
encounter
ơi,
where both
thầy dùng
sides
skill hay đấy.
produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid as it comes.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
Thầy nói bậy gì đấy. Thầy nói bậy gì đấy. Hay đấy.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do it this round.
Quan trọng nhất là người trò
They've got
tạo
on the
cho
way
thầy
here
mình
pretty
vui.
promptly.
Rồi về đi anh em.
And it's Gnabry. Adams is there to clear. Very nicely done. Good spot that. Vietnam do have a chance to counter here. And he's gone searching cross-field.
DiMarco really added the width there thanks to his willingness to...
Header!
Ôi xà, cô tạt rớt
Oh,
à.
header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself
đầu về
there.
chết.
What a good effort.
Chạy vào phải nhạy cảm như thầy.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
We have a great finisher here in Darwin Núñez. In my view, he's someone who's got it all. I think he's got the full package. We know he's strong aerially, we know he's got the pace, but he's also got a wonderful first touch and some great technique, and he has the imagination, the finishing imagination as well to cap it all off. This guy's going places.
Well, quite no argument for me on that one. Vieira cuts out the pass. Eze. Vieira. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. To Bergamy. Xavi Alonso. Onana goes sliding in.
Xa, nhiều cái hay quá nha.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Phun lực anh em.
Bellingham.
Gì mà người căng này.
Gnabry. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
Lừa không được.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Camavinga.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
And he's there to retrieve it. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Ấn sớm quá.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Pass somewhat off target. Vardiol. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Bergamy with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And it's Messi. Messi goes on a charge down the left. He gets big, and he's done it!
Ấn kem người mà kem chạy cái chỗ kìa. Vãi nhỉ. Thầy hên thôi, thì tạt cú ngoại hên thôi.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort. Simply fantastic.
Đang nó biết.
After 30 minutes is Darwin Noonan.
Hay thế.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
It's a goal.
Phải đá cũng hay đấy.
A game of thrills.
Xanh đỏ tím vàng à. Xả.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And he's managed to get free. Onana does well to get it back. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And the flag has stayed down. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
No, that's been intercepted. Dimarco. Van der Ven spots it and intercepts.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Promising position. Camavinga.
Mẹ.
Gnabry. He is one whose deliveries we all know about.
Bạn sai rồi thôi nhưng mình đớp luôn.
That was not it.
Đấy rồi. Bài hợp lý của huấn luyện viên.
Maldini. Messi. And he was quick to react. And the first 45 minutes are up. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this. Half-time, it's 1-1. So your views on the first half?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
They come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. We're already back up and running after half-time. Nuno Mendes. Dimarco. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Eze, who's on a run down the left wing. Xavi Alonso. And here's Nunez.
Nunez, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Played back in. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Son Heung-min.
Son Heung-min really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
It's a pretty loose pass. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating.
And one more try! They've scored! And they get themselves in front!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
The attendance
So
Đây
we
là
have a
xấu
read
thật.
through. Now how will things develop from here?
Đó.
Camavinga, the puppet master, looking to pull the strings. And it's Xabi Alonso.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Camavinga finds himself offside.
Camavinga. Cười sướng. Khuôn mặt cười sướng người ghét thật đấy.
Substitution on the field. Darwin Núñez.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Son Heung-min. Serge Gnabry.
Vietnam do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Calhanoglu. Musiala. Kagawa. Conte. Substitution.
Iniesta. It's Iniesta! Kagawa.
Ngứa nhỉ?
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Snyder.
Ah!
He's through here. Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. And the finish!
Ái da, cái này lắm trò gớm. Ok, ok. Trò đấy, đầy mình.
What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare.
Đầy
You
mình
try
trò
to send him one
đấy.
way, and he
Đá
just slips
tốt
the
phết
other.
không đi vào vòng sau nhỉ?
So the lead now
Yeah.
is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a
Cố đây thầy
regular
ơi, người
managerial
khen ngay,
heartbeat, at
người
least
động
for
viên
one.
lúc nào cũng phải cần thiết.
Neymar showing great feet there.
Lừa đây
Maldini
cũng được.
defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's in space and looking for options. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Neymar chasing after it. And it's Kagawa. Oh, what a ball chance! Iniesta. He's in plenty of space here. Iniesta. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a
Trời
formidable
nghĩ lên
matchup.
chọn ngược lại, đau thế.
That's offside. Yes,
Hay
it
thầy
is.
ơi, mày thua cho đi ngủ thôi. Khác lại ra lưu tiếp nhá. Gớm đấy. Gớm đấy.
Iniesta. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Từ từ nãy em mới
And
chuyên
it's
nhỉ?
Messi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Calhanoglu. Bayer deals with it effortlessly. Calhanoglu proves too strong. Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, what has happened here? Kagawa! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Hay đấy.
And we have our very first corner. And the header!
Lúc nào đúng rồi làm hai quả.
Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
And the number on the board is 3. Messi. Iniesta is in a really good position out wide. And he was alert to it. Musiala, and it's Messi. No, that was never going to make it. Vieira looking to add to his goal. It's Snyder! The whistle has gone and it is all over. Vietnam perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in.
Ba nha. Gồm đấy. Ngủ thầy ơi.